Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Rick Savage with another installment of my Selfie-Stick History Series. That's right, today I'm coming at you from the one and only Appomattox Courthouse. That's right, one of the most hallowed spots in American history, the place where Robert E. Lee surrendered the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia to Ulysses S. Grant, April 9th, 1865. Effectively ending the Civil War. Even though there were still 175,000 Confederate troops still in the field, once word got around that Lee was done, everybody was done. And within a few months, after all the ships came in from the Bering Sea and all over, the war was over. This place was chosen after Lee was run out of Richmond and Petersburg. His men came west. They were trying to link up with General Joe Johnston's Confederate Army in North Carolina. They were heading towards Lynchburg. Confederates kept getting Union cavalry in front of them, Sheridan, and kept cutting them off. And eventually, on the morning at dawn on April 9th, General Gordon's Confederate troops pushed forward, pushed through the cavalry, and ran into two corps of Union infantry. Lee wanted to know what was going on. Gordon said, "I know this isn't what you want to hear, but my corps are fought to a frazzle." And Lee said, "Then I must go and see General Grant, and I would rather die 1,000 deaths." But that's what Lee did. He contacted Grant, let him know that he was willing to talk. Grant unusually let Lee pick the place of where these talks were going to happen, and that was this house over my shoulder here, the Wilmer McLean house, or McLean, depends on how you like to say it. It's spelled M-C-L-E-A-N. But this was the parlor that was picked, and it's funny because the owner, Mr. McLean, he had lived in Manassas, Virginia, and where the first major battle of the Civil War was fought, the Battle of Bull Run, or First Manassas, he had a cannonball come down his chimney and explode in a pot of greens in his kitchen. So he moved to Appomattox to completely get away from the war, and then he has the surrender happen in his parlor. So Lee surrenders to Grant. Grant gives extremely good terms to Lee. Confederate soldiers can take their horses and mules home. Officers can keep their swords and firearms. All the Confederates are paroled, just around 27,000 of them, and they're sent home. And essentially the Civil War ends here, as I said before. But the healing of America didn't end there. It actually got worse, and in a lot of ways it still hasn't completely healed. There's still a lot of divisions left, and that's a shame. It's 2017. I wish we could all get it together. You know what I'm saying, folks? Thank you for watching another Selfie-Stick History Series. This is Rick Savage, and I'm here, which means you're here, because where I am, you are. Get it? Boom, baby! And I'd like to thank True Brand. That's right, one of my favorite groups of people in the world. If you own a lube shop, if you own an automotive repair shop, a tire store, anything that works on cars, you got to use additives. These guys are the godfathers of additives. I kid you not. Go to solidstart.biz. That's right, solidstart.biz, B-I-Z. See you next time.